You must be totes plugged into the CNC in London, yeah.
Yeah, London, the Dominator, have a pretty bad history together, you know?
I knew it. I knew he did. Yeah.
Yeah, last time I was in London, I didn't sleep for like 3 weeks. It was just back-to-back VIP fashion parties.
You must have been clinically dead.
Yeah, well, I was signed to Vivian's at the time, so Vivian's had me on the door list of like every clubsy in London. Not that I ever went to clubsies, you know, I just hit the underground live music scene. I found this bar one night, like sickest live music venue. They don't even give you an address or anything, it's like totes exclusive. Basically, they give you an Oyster card and the nearest train station and a stopwatch. So when you get to that train station, you set off the stopwatch, it hits the time code that they've supplied you with, you jump from the moving train and you kind of bust through this timber doorway, roll down this brick like corridor into a place where there's a live act that you've never heard of before, and it's completely unadvertised. When I was there were these like 15 guys wearing fluorescent jackets, and they all had like wrenches and spanners and shit, banging away on a broken train. It was the most underground thing I've ever seen. I was pinging off my head, so I just sat there and watched them for like 8 hours. So underground. It was like real percussive vibe kind of thing. When I got out in the morning, it was like sun's up, and I was like, oh, I felt like a vampire.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing, you know. You've got to kind of think of it like Bear Grylls would, you know? If you want to drink your own piss, you drink your own piss. If you want to fucking sleep in a moose, you'll sleep in a moose. To be honest, you're probably better off cutting a hole in a moose and sleeping there than going home with half of the British chicks out there, because they're not clean. And I fucking hate wearing frangers.
Do you know why Bear Grylls is so free in the mind? Kabbalah. Like, he's been an avid supporter of Kabbalah for so long, and that sets him free, sets him apart. Any experience is attainable. Based on Bear Grylls, I'm going to grow my sides. Those long, beautiful sides that Kabbalah supporters actually grow. I'm going to get a kapor, and basically, I kind of want to color it. And it's another conversation, but I personally think that just because you're tied to a certain religion doesn't mean I can't use and utilize their fashion for my own ends, yeah?
If I would like to stand up and sing and wear a black robe with a little white thing across my neck, do I have to be Whoopi Goldberg?
No, you don't. And you know, we're all allowed to clap. I mean, I don't think like Christians have a patent on clapping. You know what I mean? And if I want to wear a turban on my head and carry a blade, I don't have to be a Sikh to do that. I can just do that because that's totes cool. I mean, all the chavs throughout the Midlands, they carry a blade and they're not Sikhs.
I mean, if I actually want to just shave my head bald and wear a red rag and sit around humming all day, do I have to be a Buddhist monk?
No, absolutely not. And if I want to put a black sheet on my wife, she does not have to be Indian to do that.
Religion has power over governments. Religion has power over music. Religion has power over lifestyle. Like, we can't let religion dominate fashion. It's not fair. Fashion should be free.
Totally.
It's your right to be sexy in whatever attire you want to be.
Yeah, and think about it, like, some religions of the past have embraced that. I mean, look at the Pope, for example. A long, clothy, kind of drapey white outfit, and the KKK. Basically, they wear almost exactly the same thing. And that's a nice expression of the freedom of fashion. Hey, how many birds are you going to just while we're away, brah? Sorry, Dom. The chicks love the Dominator. They love the Dominator. He gets swarmed with...
You just got to promise me something while we're over there, bro.
Totes.
No girlfriends. I mean, the only reason you go home with a chick is for a commo, and then you bail in the morning, okay? I just want to make sure that you're ready for the ton of vag that's going to be waiting for you when we get over there.
I'm ready for that vagina.
Good. Because it's a man trip. So we've got to carry on like men.
Okay.
Is this a fucking apple or a candle?
To be frank, I have no idea.